Some of my kids come from a one-parent family. Most of them, they're on free or reduced lunch. Most of their parents come from another country. So just knowing that they need to feel cared for, they need some attention, that's very special. When I know that they feel comfortable, they feel safe when they come into the classroom. I came to this country undocumented, and I was brought by my mother, who at the time she was a widow because my father had just passed away. So growing up and knowing that I was undocumented, especially when it was time to look into college, and knowing that I wasn't going to have the same opportunities as a U.S. citizen or even a legal resident. Not having a driver's license, every time I saw a cop behind me, I had to think, what if I get pulled over? What is my mom going to do? Because at that time I was also helping her financially, but also I thought of the injustice. This is not fair. I really want to go to college. I want to get an education.
They are Americans in their heart, in their minds, in every single way but one, on paper.
In June 2012, President Barack Obama announced the executive action which gave undocumented students deferred action and a work permit. And I began working at Rodriguez.
Miss Dominguez.
I'm very glad because this was my dream. I wanted to go back to a school where I could help students who came from the same community that I came from. That's gratifying to be able to see that you're making a difference in the lives of children. Children that reflect what you have gone through.
To actually see Maria from being very uncertain about her future to seeing her in her classroom, so hopeful. That is just really amazing. And when I asked her, hey, are you gonna be part of the union? And she was like, yes. She's becoming this amazing union leader in our local. She's really spearheading this work that we're doing with social justice issues, how important this work is for our community, for our profession as well.
We've been offering DACA and now DAPA forums, which are information sessions for parents to come and learn more, informing them. It's gonna make a huge difference, not only in their lives, but the lives of the kids that we work with. And also, we do the DACA clinics and the citizenship drive, which we are trying to get more people that are legal residents to come out and fill out the application, and then getting those same people to vote to get policies that are gonna support our schools, our education system.
Find out who can we work with in the communities. And this is a great chance for organized labor to make some new friends and build on existing partnerships.
Seeing all those people who are willing to go back to their cities, states, and do the same things that we're doing. I'm very proud that I'm part of a union that is one of the pioneers, I guess.
Thanks to the people like you that are making a difference in our schools, in our communities. In years to come, you're gonna see the impact that you're about to embark.
Thank you. Thank you. I am Maria Dominguez, and I'm a first grade bilingual teacher at Rodriguez Elementary School in Austin, Texas, a Title I school. I am also a member of Education Austin, which is a merged local with AFT and NEA. We represent over 3,000 members. On June 15, 2012, when President Barack Obama made the announcement about the deferred action for childhood arrivals, the DACA program, I became consumed with emotion to hear the news on the radio. I knew my struggle and hard work in school was finally going to pay off. After years of fighting for the Federal Dream Act, we were given the opportunity that meant the world to me. I now had the opportunity to start working at my dream school. I was going to be able to help my families, my community, but most importantly, I was going to come out of the shadows. I had a sense of belonging. The reason why I chose to participate in DACA information forums, clinics, citizenship drives, and DACA DAPA trainings is because I feel I can help inform our community. Parents at my school, my family,
my students. Like I mentioned before, I teach first grade. And one day, during our morning meeting, my students started to share how they felt that morning. The conversation evolved, and we began talking about immigration and how people will migrate and to come to this country. Well, one of my students raised his hand, and he said, I have something to share. And he said, and he looked at all his classmates. He's like, but Pinky promised that you will not tell anybody what I'm about to tell you. He said, my parents are from Mexico. He didn't have to say anything else. This made me feel proud of him because he had the courage to share that with us. But it also showed me that he was afraid of the safety of his parents because they were afraid of sharing their status. At the DACA and DAPA forums at our schools, we always start with a section called Mi Historia, or My Story. People come to the front and they share their stories. It can be how they came to the United States. It can be the struggles they have faced as immigrants. And we often see tears. What is most important about this is that we ask people for their stories. We're saying to them, you matter. Your story is our story, and you are an important part of the fabric of this country. My name is Maria Dominguez. I teach at Rodriguez Elementary School in Austin, Texas, and my voice matters because I am one of over 650,000 dreamers who have benefited from DACA and continue to struggle to this very day to advocate for millions of undocumented immigrants that are being kept in the shadows by our broken immigration system. I now have a face and a voice that has power. My voice matters because I am making a difference in the lives of my students, their families, and my community by simply sharing my story. Thank you.